this is CGTN reporter Ziyuan. I'm currently in one of the clinic of the village of the Asian Games. So they are giving us the tour, but I'm kind of giving myself a detour here. So let me show you the entrance. So when you first come in, there is a reception desk. So this will be the location that athletes will be coming in if they have some issue to check on. Let me give you a sense of a media tour. They are pretty much just um, asked us to get quick, make sure we're going with the tour guide, but I'm giving you an inside tour of what's happening here. So as you come in from the front entrance, you can pretty much, I'm flipping my camera here, you can see this is the village, we call it polyclinic, so it pretty much has all the wheelchairs, beds that, for example, if I sprain my ankle, I know I will be taken care of here. And then following in footstep over the game wrap up. So I'm going around here. Oh, so this is the emergency room. There's a sign here. 3 beds in an emergency room. It looks so new here. It's turned on, and all the emergency rescue facilities here. And this is the treatment room here. And this is the indoor office here. Again, give you a sense of the media tour that they just keep hassling us and get us to get quick and following the tour group. But obviously, you can't really get a sense of what behind the scenes look like. So they have duty rooms for doctors for emergency response, and also you can see hospital beds are here. here. As we know that the village has yet to open to for service because the real game is happening in September, and some of the doctors are here. I'm gonna speak. You know, I'm currently inside the polyclinic of the village of the Asian Games, so lots of media are here. Maybe my signal will be interrupted from time to time. The people are slowly being evacuated into elevators, so my signal can be lost if I'm in transit. So, as you can see, so let me give you a brief idea. So, the first floor is actually for emergency response. That's where, for example, some immediate injury coming in, they will be treated, sprain ankle, something involve blood, or if they had some kind of emergency needs, that will be responded. And then on the second level is, for example, some of the test department that they need to go through test ultrasound, some of the needs to be tested to examine that will be taking place in the second floor. So the third floor is pretty much they even got the massage tone and massage service center, and also rehabilitation center on the third floor. So um, that's on my left hand side, and then the Chinese massage service is on my right hand side. So it's more about rehab and also some of the physical practice for them to rehab. So I'm about to get on the elevator. Bear with me because it's a huge media tour. That's so many equipments around here, and also this is a new building that no one has been inside. The facility is just ready. So I'm about to heading into the elevator. How We're live streaming too. Everyone is competing for the live streaming. Uh, Noise. I think we're heading to the welcoming center for the next stop. They look so chill after we left. So the welcoming center will be the location that the athletes checking in, getting paperwork done, and also having all the teams sign up, make sure they got their badges, room keys, and all that. So this will be the welcoming center will be a location that they will be checking in at. In village. So it's such a busy and hectic day. There are 3 golf carts. I'm on the first one. Poor guy. Okay, road trip. Look at our surroundings. It's huge. I'm not sure these are the games village. I believe it is. So, for example, after the games are finished, the Beijing Winter Olympic Village turned into public housing. So I wonder how they will use this location after the Asian Games are finished. Also, you can see it just looks like normal compound, but the area is so huge. It is way bigger than. I think one reason is because there are so many competition zones in Beijing, but here, Hangzhou is the main one with 6 supporting competition zones happening in southeastern China's Zhejiang province. So we're not only seeing Hangzhou, but we're also seeing others. And you can see some of the ancient design here. I think it's very well prepared because some of the building you can see it has the potential turning into, for example, mall. So I think they have that in mind. After the construction done here, they pretty much can have a renovation and then quickly turn into what's needed for people's use here. Look at all those buildings around me. So we were just a little behind the building that has that Asian Games. And now we are heading to the community center. Oh, sorry, I'm stuck with my backpack. Real life. So we are now at the welcoming center. The team processing center. The way they call it's kind of strange, but okay. Look at the roads are now have a blockage because the zone is being squared off just for the purpose and operation of the Asian Games. So this is what we look at. You can see pretty much each location they will have someone stationed here to make sure no random people are stopping by. And let me give you a quick sense of the Hangzhou Asian Game Village. I'm trying to find myself. So we're currently on the edge right here. We were at the clinic, which is right here. So we just took a ride from the clinic to the welcoming center. As I said, it's well equipped, just because you can see commercial center, you can see resident center. I think there are a total of 8 resident center to help out, for example, staff, officials, and also athletes when they're here. And I already see the fitness center here. So today's tour is pretty much surrounding to meet the needs of athletes, giving a sense of okay, what they can find here. I believe the rooms are not completely finished yet, but um, not quite sure because what they are showing us is just a demo. So this will be the place where my colleague will be working at. I'm not sure I'm covering the event, but this will be the location for media from around the world. And also the guest pass center, for example, getting our badges. So the main purpose of the location is the arrival and departure for athletes. It's still pretty empty. They're showing us a video. You can hear the excitement in my voice. Huh? So all the staff are wearing white, wearing a white polo. You can pretty much distinguish, and everybody is with him, giving us an intro. So I believe when they're coming in, this will be the location for validation. Team leaders will be coming here, handing over their IDs and passports, and also they will get their room keys, and also some of the paper were needed for registration. But most of the time, it takes a quite long process here. Oh, it's pretty cool right here, just because this facility is actually fan, a huge fan. That's why you might be hearing the voices here. What else I can show you? Signs, slogan, showing you that I'm in the village. This is the real feeling of a media tour that most of the time, because everybody wants to get a sneak peek of the village, the venues, because as Thursday marks the 100-day countdown to the Asian Games, we are 99 days away. So what we are seeing here is the media tour also allowed us to see if they are ready to welcoming the athletes, they're ready to the preparation of the game if they are ready. So um, as far as I know, sometimes they will set up, for example, security gates to make sure people are not bringing weird things into the venue. And also, I'm not a stranger to the little machine standing over there. So I believe as they are coming in, they will be coming in from the direction that I'm pointing at right now. So you can see a group of people are interviewing the guy. And then this is the exit. It's to check the validation of the pass. We see this kind of equipment being used at the Beijing Winter Olympic as well. So the camera on the top will scan my badge. I'm just using my media badge as an example right now. The camera can pretty much detect my badge, and also as I stepping through here, my badge later on will be showing on here. So this is the first check for the delegates and also athletes to see if they have done their work here, and also activate their badge to go through and hang around in the village. So this is something that has been no stranger to us. Not much is happening around here as people are gathering their interview. Oh, it's so windy. And again, look at this amazing location. So I believe this will be the residential unit, because you can definitely see balconies, and this is along the water side. But they are still, you can see minor like trucks, construction trucks are parked over there, so they are still getting some work done. But this is the vibe. I just lost my cameraman. And they even have a luggage storage room. But most of the time, I think it's, oh, there's actually a guy standing by around here. So you can see, this actually caught my eye before I step into the welcoming center, just because you can see the facility is actually ready to be used for para games, and also this is the outdoor bathroom. Being here, I don't see any indoor facility, but if someone need a quick run, this would be the location, and you can see it's all set up, but yet to unwrap. It's not too hot today in Hangzhou, but you can see the residential compound pretty much extend from the tall building from the far left hand side, my left hand side, and also I'm swinging around. So this is a massive group of buildings around here and looks quite new. Ooh, I'm start feeling hot and humid. The media center is so empty. I'm not sure that it's ready for use yet. Because there is no table or plug in, how can we get our job done? So I'm waiting to find out what our next step is. Obviously, everyone wants to go to see what the room really looks like, but they are also showing us the fitness facilities that the athletes will be using. So a total of, I believe, 5 or 6 locations, including the welcoming center that we are at right now. The first one that we visited was the clinic, and then we're still waiting to check out the fitness center. The dining hall, the restaurant, because food has been always the highlight for athletes traveling from abroad and coming to China. There are lots of popular items being named at the Beijing Winter Olympic Games, which become quite trendy among the athletes. So we will be waiting to see what it looks like and what are some of the popular dishes during the Asian Games. But so far, we are waiting for the groups, and yeah, that's the part of the media tour that you have to wait, even if you finish earlier, if you have seen everything. But you have to wait for the group. So I also want to give you a sense of how far this location is from downtown Hangzhou near the West Lake. So it took us about 30 minutes to get here to arrive in this village during this morning during rush hour. So we drove here around 8:50 and then we arrived here about 9:30. So it took us about 30 to 40 minutes during rush hours here. I believe this will become a modern and also very chill and relaxed part of the city because you can feel the wind here and also all the equipment are pretty fresh. Oh, there's actually a logo up there. I didn't notice. And definitely the building will be put into different use. Let me go in front of the map and just chit chat. I'm filming, so they stand very straight. It's quite funny here. Um, so I believe the dining hall is the location that we'll be checking out. We are currently at the Media Center, Visitor Center, and also Welcoming Center. They call it its name. Oh, and also on the map, you can see there will be a subway station connected to the area. Well, they call it Asian Games River here. So still kind of under construction, which is right on the alley right there. And the fitness center. So I believe after this, we will be heading to fitness center and then dining hall. There are there are around 100 media here checking out the location here. So slowly stepping out. I'm overhearing that they're finding their tripod. Somebody lost their tripod. 咋呢？哦，从那边走是吗？Catching up with the team. Are we ready to go? Next location, finally. 谢多碟子. It's getting very hot. The cameraman is getting some footage for me. So there are 160 golf carts and then 3 routes. Most of the time is 2 routes. Oh, so it's actually 2 routes. So one route it's majorly focused on um, the daily operation, for example, for staff to go around, and also the second route is for people to travel from for athletes, not general folks, but for athletes to go from point to point. So a total of 160 carts. The reason they bring us to this point is just because, as I just mentioned earlier, the location that is further away from me is the location that they will be entering, and then the location I'm standing right now will be the entry point for them to enter into the village. So this is how the route is being designed. I hope we are not walking over because it's quite far away. 哦 So we are definitely walking over to the fitness center. So our next stop is the fitness center. So we are now walking over to the fitness center. It's actually falling into my area. So, what type of equipment? What kind of? Obviously, we're not trying to check, but from the branding of the equipment, you can see what kind of standard they're aiming for. Obviously, it will be world class and top tier. But it's interesting to know what kind of facility, how many of them, how many people it can fit, and for example, cardio or weightlifting, what kind of demands. I believe there are a total of two fitness centers. I'm not sure if there's a swimming pool. It would be interesting to know what it really looks like because for different sports, the need to train your body is quite different. Some it's more emphasized in terms of cardio. The other can be more about weightlifting to get bulk up. So it really depends. And here's a closer look at the building. There's actually a bank set up right here. Um, so maybe as I'm stepping up this unit, you can see, you can really get a sense of what I mean. They're really ready to convert it into a commercial center. This bank here. They got laundry room as well. Even though we're walking right now, but from point A to point B, I believe the athletes will be taking the golf cart, as I mentioned, to drive around here, and also they can bring cars in. So I'm not sure how it would. And also, the policeman is patrolling. It's so fun, right there. So hi guys, this is CGTN Reverse Instagram. You can see how draining the meter tour is. And we are now heading to the fitness center. My signal was lost. You can see it's quite unstable yet. As I go from point to point, sometimes the interruption is quite huge here. And I think, yes, we didn't see the village. Well, this is all the facility is part of the village, but I might not keep up to the last part just because there are so many. Oh my gosh, I need to go into elevator again. I think they just put it here for demo, not for the real use. No one will be jogging or exercising in the front gate. So I believe this is just for a demo. Oh. I'm a bit losing my signal again just because I need to get into the elevator. Oh, so there are actually a total of 5 floors. Um, and the fifth floor is strength, weightlifting, stretching, sprint. So, wow, a lot. Well, we're just getting a sense of what are some of the fancy equipment that athletes will be using. Let's go. 极尬的直播，哎，but it's fun because this is our daily life. 1楼、4楼，kettlebell. So this is the strength weightlifting area. Squats, shoulder press, chest press. This will be the location for it. Oh, they even have a little station for powder. Napkins. But it's pretty well equipped. So that's the weightlifting strength, and then what we are seeing here is, I think this floor, besides the squat part that we're seeing right here, these are more for shoulder and chest. So it's more upper body. Oh no, actually a mixture. And this is the river that I was mentioning about. So I think after it's being done, the view can be quite stunning during day and night. Oh, and they also have a location for some supplements. So this is where we are, and let me bring you to the other side to check out what are the differences. So this part, so the other side is more about cardio. So this side's more about strength. That sorry, I just flipped my mind. So the other side was more about strength. So this is more about cardio. You can see massage mat over there, and also some of the weights, balls, then treadmill right here, yoga mats, and also runway. So I think I'm wrapping up my live stream here because it takes so long to go from point to point. And you can see equipment's already set up and also promo of the Asian Games, showing off the spirit. So this is where we are. And I'm just wrapping up my tour at the village of the 19th Hangzhou Asian Game, and more to come on CGTN, and bye for now in Hangzhou.